Hi, I'm Jessie Ahmet, your host of Valley News Now, and I have a wonderful, amazing guest that I've just been chatting away with, and I thought we better finally put this on the air rather than me just taking in all the information to share it with you. Her name is Erin Larson, and she is an author, an illustrator, a violinist, a musician, a creative. She's a creative type. So
Thank you.
That is why I'm enjoying her here today. But we've got a bunch of things actually to talk about. But what we want to start out with is a really cool book that you did kind of during the COVID. So I would love it if you would share that story. I know I already picked your brain, but it's really neat how you came up with this and just how it unfolded.
Yeah, so during the pandemic, my husband asked me, hey, my dad's going grouse hunting in western North Dakota. Do you want to go? And because we weren't going to go somewhere crowded, I thought, all right, this is the trip for this year. You know, this is the trip.
These are my options. Western North Dakota, no orchestra, no musicals.
Yeah, no, not
I
really.
give you credit for being like, okay, you don't strike me as a grouse hunter, so I give you credit. Yeah.
No, not really. No, I was just going along. I wasn't actually there to shoot anything.
Which just
Anyway.
makes this even cooler.
Oh, thank you. Yes, so I ended up taking lots of pictures because I just love the landscape in North
gorgeous
Dakota.
out there.
And of course, I like to capture family memories.
Yes.
And my little niece was along. And so I had these pictures. And there was another camping trip near Medora in Theodore Roosevelt National Park. And so, of course, I had pictures there too and stuff. I just love the nature. And it's all fairly close together, these
it's
trips.
so beautiful.
And after I had my son last year, I wanted to kind of get back to doing some creative projects, and I thought, I need to make this into a book. And so I did.
Wow.
Took a while, but here we are.
Well, when you have a newborn who is only like a year and not even a year and a half, yeah, it's hard to find any time. But you're so right, and I think many moms can every mom probably can relate that you love it. I mean, it's so much fun. It's like the best moments of your whole life.
Absolutely.
But you do forget kind of what you like in yourself a little bit. Isn't it super easy to do? So I'm just so proud of you and excited for you that you were like, no, I need to stay connected to me and do this creative project. So you came up with this book.
Yes, Hunting with Grandpa.
I'm going to pull it up. So where you can buy it too, which is on Barnes and Noble. But so you can see the cover up nice and up close.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hunting with Grandpa. So these, what struck me right away when we started talking, just was the pictures. Like the illustrations are. It's like, what is this? This is different. So
yes.
tell me how you did that.
Oh, so I had taken pictures, and then I didn't want to just put pictures I took in because it just wasn't like that with my style, and so I edited and manipulated, did different digital art with it. So we get this effect you see on the cover and throughout the book.
Pull this up a little.
And that's my father-in-law and my little niece on the cover.
Oh.
Yes, and actually, if you can see in the corner, that's actually my little dog, Claire.
Oh, right here?
Oh yeah, she hunts with Grandpa when she's with him, when she can.
What kind of dog is she?
She is half Shih Tzu, half Yorkie.
Oh, I had a Maltese Shih Tzu. Yes, and she's just a little white ball of puff. So cute.
Yeah.
Oh, so she got in the book too. Okay, so this is all about, I mean, we talked a little bit too about, we don't see a lot of girls do go hunting, but you don't see that a lot like represented in media.
Yeah. I did not grow up hunting, and then I entered my husband's family, and it's very big in their family, and so I got sort of just thrown into the deep end, so to speak, but in a safe way. in a safe way.
It's a nice, safe space.
Did my hunter safety and all that, and they're
so
very
impressive.
careful. But yeah, I forgot the question.
Oh, I know. I get off. I probably led you way off the topic. But just creating it, I guess. Oh, just talking about girls in hunting.
Oh, girls, yeah.
Yes.
Well, even in a lot of the hunting shows on TV and stuff, you'll see a woman here or there, and I thought, well, let's have a girl in the book going along with the guys, and it's not hyped up. It's just the natural thing that happens, because that's more typical. You know, it's sort of like being glammed up for. I don't know. Truth be told, I like to have my lashes when we're out there.
Yep. We were talking about this too, that I went to Medora earlier this summer, and I definitely wore the wrong shoes for all the the hiking, but it's okay. We're all different. We all have things we enjoy.
We do. And so I thought this would be good too.
Yeah,
There's a girl going out and learning
and it's
the
just
ropes.
natural, and it's actually is a true story, and it's
Yep.
you know, it is your niece. I'm going to hold it up there as well. And yeah, based on a true story. Love this so much. And I just noticed you have about Grandpa on the back too.
Oh yeah.
Aww.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So maybe walk us through the story a little bit.
Okay,
right.
so her parents couldn't make it on the trip, so
Okay.
she was out there with Grandpa, going
Yeah.
with Grandpa, and my husband and I were there, and Uncle Timmy. But yeah, she learned rules. There's a lot of safety with going out there
Yeah.
because, you know, Western North Dakota looks like you could just like run up a rocky hill,
Yes.
but it's, hey,
Yeah.
there are other hunters, there are animals you have to be careful for, and
Snakes.
just the uneven
I ran
ground.
across a snake when I was there. I thought I was going to lose my mind. I did. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, you have to be really, really careful.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was tagging along, and you know, usually the story is you want this big trophy animal
right.
or as many as you can, and it's really not about that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's going out there and just what her realistic experience was
Yeah,
like. And
I love that.
She did love it. She did love it, and she, yes, all that. Anyway, and then.
And it's the people, it's the time you spent with people
It's
and
the
those
memories,
memories
yeah.
and being out in nature. And I love that it's not necessarily about, you know, and we came home with this big trophy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So they learn she learns what it's like, you know,
Yeah,
just what it's like.
yeah.
And then I did throw in some fun facts at the end.
I love
if
this.
anyone's
Yes.
curious.
So I have a daughter who just consumes books like nobody's business, and like I consume coffee, I guess. And the fun facts and like where the family traveled, this is really cool. And you'll have to look it up on Barnes & Noble's website too, and I'll bring you over there again so you can see. But I love all the fun facts that you have in there. She
Thank you.
loves that kind of stuff. It's
Yeah.
all about the extra pieces. Those are the authors that she just goes crazy for.
Oh yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
remember being a little girl, and I've always loved, I love stories,
Yeah,
you know, and
yeah.
if you have a good story, I think you kind of don't want it to be over.
No, right.
So you have little bonus pages, and I thought, I'm going to
Yeah.
do that.
That's awesome. It's perfect. Yeah, like you said, when you get to the end, you're like, oh, I wanted a little bit more. Like when your favorite Netflix show is done, and then they give you a little behind the scenes. You're like, yes, more.
And yeah, you have like your little spin-off, and it's like, should they do a spin-off? But I
Right.
want more.
But I still want more. Yeah, and that's true. We can go down all kinds of rabbit holes there. Well, I'm going to bring everybody over to where you can find this. And so, BarnesandNoble.com. I just searched "Hunting with Grandpa," and that pulled up right there. And it's such. I mean, that is a very reasonably priced book for kids. I'm obsessed with books for kids too. I still kind of have a giant library, even though mine are all like actually technically adults. And let's see, Amazon. We got it on Amazon
Oh yeah,
as well.
it's on
Yep.
Amazon.
And then this is kind of a neat little thing that ties into your trip too. This Western Edge book. So tell me how that happened.
Well, actually, my in-laws. This was this summer.
Yeah.
They went to Medora, and my mother-in-law Kim. She loves reading and loves books, especially
Yeah.
if she goes somewhere. You read something about from
Right,
where you
where
are.
you are.
And they ended up talking to the owner of Western Edge Books.
Oh, cool.
And he pulled it up on Amazon. He said, yeah, I'm interested in selling that.
Wow.
And have her talk to me. And so we did. And so now they sell it too.
Oh, that's
and
perfect.
I think so, because
That's
it's all,
right where
it all takes
is.
place around there.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Okay, so speaking of books, though, actually, to switch gears a little bit, this is not your first book with Barnes & Noble.
No, I have another one.
You have another book. So we mentioned at the beginning, violinist, a musician, and so you
Yes.
teach violin lessons?
Yes, I teach violin, and I'm in the FM Symphony.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness, so much things to talk about. I don't know how do you
You're
do
so
that with a little guy too. Yeah, you're amazing.
I have help.
Good.
I have
I'm
help.
glad.
My
I'm glad
husband.
you have
My
help.
husband takes over some evenings.
That's good. You got to be a team for sure. So you have this 20 Easy Christmas Solos for Violin that you can also get on at Barnes & Noble. And again, so reasonably priced, especially for music. I feel like any music that is incredibly expensive.
I tried to make it as low cost as I could.
Yeah, that is
while
awesome.
still being a good quality.
And,
so
and it is. So I was kind of filing through it. I do not play violin, but I love to have Christmas songs at Christmas, and not everybody remembers the lyrics, or you think you know the lyrics and you get like 2 lines in and you're like, yeah, and then it's not that fun to sing. So that would be, I mean, that's even a good thing if you don't play violin, just to have around for Christmas. But I'd love if you would tell the story of kind of why you decided to do that.
Oh, yeah. So, of course, I wanted another project.
Yes.
That's another project
I'm
story.
getting the vibe here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
a project person.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I started violin like most kids do around here, going into 5th grade.
Okay.
And my family didn't have a lot of money at the time,
Yeah.
so I was using a violin that was too big for me.
Oh.
And the music, you know, I got some from school, but then eventually I got to start going to music store, buying
Yes.
something, and as a beginner, it's you hear something you want to play,
Yes.
and I love Christmas. I wanted Christmas music, and sometimes it's hard, especially when the lyrics aren't in there, because it's like,
Right.
wait, which part of the song am I
Yeah, and
playing
violin
here?
is not an easy instrument.
Is that the
No.
right note? You know, so I wrote something that was vibrant. There are
Yeah.
every song has its own theme with the
Oh.
art around it and the lyrics.
I'm going to
and
find a page
I
while you
made it
keep talking.
fairly easy. And then at the end of the book, you can write your own, because I don't know. I always thought, what if you get inspired and you want to write your own?
I love that.
And a lot of my
Yes.
students have wanted to do that.
And so you
I
got
thought about
try
certain
writing a
students.
Christmas song. Let's see if my camera will show that. And it's just, you've got the blank, it's already there, which,
Yeah.
you know, not that you can't take out a piece of paper, but it's when you make it easy for people, you know, then
Oh, yeah.
it's that much easier to be able to do it. You know,
And
it's
you
that
have
much
it in
more
your own
encouraging.
book.
And it's in your own book.
in your own book.
All right, so this is the page that we were talking about earlier, and that some of your kids that take it, Russ, and some of your kids don't get it.
No,
I've not seen that.
No, that's probably a good thing though.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's probably a
true.
good thing.
That's true.
But I
Yes.
figured
I guess it's not
some-
really a 4 or 5 year old movie, but it is
No.
funny.
No, thank you. I figured if an adult turns the page, they'll think,
Yeah.
there we go.
Hey, put a little
It's for
little
me, too.
nugget for me too. So this is another great book. So excited to have you on, Erin.
Thank
And you
you.
are friends with one of our lovely reporters, Kirsty Madej. I'm going to move my head so they can see you. If I can, there we go. Oh, there's Kirsty. So thank you, Kirsty, for that connection, and thank you, Erin, for taking time. And I know it
Thank
takes
you.
a lot of coordination when you've got a little one to be doing anything without them. So feel
Yeah.
free to tell everyone that this took 3 hours. And
Yes.
go take a nap or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee in a quiet place. Yeah. Little mom relaxation. I love it. Okay, so again, we've got Erin Larson, and we've got her 2 books, Hunting with Grandma and 20 Easy Christmas Solos for Violin, because she is a very multi-talented, lovely young lady.
You're so sweet.
All right, well, hopefully we'll be back again soon sometime and talk about your next project, because without a doubt, you will have more projects.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. I'm Jessie Ahmet, your host of Valley News Now. I love it. The outro and everything. It helps a lot. I didn't have it right away.